Good morning, good afternoon. I'm happy to share how I was able to use one of our virtual assistants alongside an automation for creating a lead capturing and lead management workflow, basically. So here's how it works. On the BlackCube Labs website, which is an automation an AI consultancy, an agency with ambition to become an ecosystem for startups and agencies and small businesses who struggle with AI and have scarce tech resources. So in this ecosystem, we have several pillars. We have community, we have generative art, but most importantly, we have a place where leads can come and express their desire to work with us for custom solutions. So this is the client intake form. And if you scroll down, instead of finding the usual form, you will find a virtual assistant. So now I already pre-filled this to expedite the process, but in short, there are 15 questions, and this is going to take into account the most important details. So what's the name of the potential customer, his company, the name of the company, the overview of the company, what is the project about and the most urgent priority, what are the details of the project, the goals and objectives, and other details related about the budget, the deadline, etc. So this is important because what you want is qualified leads. So it's always good to put this filter because it will really show the commitment and the urgent need of the potential customer who's seeking for a solution. When this is done, this goes to a Google Sheet, but there's also the possibility to link it directly with a webhook. Anyway, this is going into a Google Sheet that is capturing all these details: the name, the company, the goals, the project, the deadline, etc. Now, when this is captured, basically on make.com, there are a couple of automation in places. Well, now you can see an automation that is triggered by a webhook, but the ones that is related to what I just showed you is a Google Sheet integration. So it will watch if there's any new row, and in this case, this is a new row that has just been added. This is running every 15 minutes, and the ChatGPT that has been instructed as an assistant to capture all these details, and it will do two things. One, it will send an email that will basically say to myself, hey, there's a new client request. Check it out. These are the details you need to take into account. But also, it will create a document from a template. And this document is basically based on a template that will already be filled and pre-filled, ready for your next stage of the funnel. So if the first stages of the funnel are awareness and interest, and you want an engagement call, right? You want to jump on with the client to really discuss about the project, the details, etc. And so this template will be filled with all the information they are captured. With information such as the date, the customer name, the email, the phone, the company name, everything that is being captured so far, it will be placed in a very nice template that I can show you. This will be, for example, the template where you can see there are some fields that will be pre-filled because this is going to be created as a new document. The good thing is already kind of keeping the structure for the call. And on top of that, after doing this call with the customer, and capturing the meeting notes and the details in the very same document, um, you will be able to change its status. So, for example, if you say summary or proposal or no show, a different automation will be triggered. So, in case of no show, what happens is that um, an automation is triggered. I can show you actually how it works. Mm, yeah. So it will watch the document, any changes in the document, and when this moves from work in progress to any of these choices, a different workflow will be followed. So in case of no show, there will be kind of a summary, a bit of data cleaning, and an email. They will be sent out to me as a draft, ready to be sent to the customer. They will say something like, "Hey, I'll show you. Um, I'm sorry we missed our scheduled call. Things happen. Why don't you book again?" But if after taking the notes, because the call actually happened, I can initiate a summary, and then I can retrieve some information, and I can kind of create a summary out of it, and I can send a Slack message to inform my teammates that actually there's a new project, but also sending an email. They will be ready to be sent to the customer to invite him or her to jump on the next call to define further steps. If actually the call is so successful that the project is becoming kind of a concrete possibility, very realistic, you can initiate a proposal. And so you will actually take from another template that is already being pre-filled and will take all this information contained and the meeting notes that you captured, and it will create this new document ready to be sent. And so this document proposal basically will contain information about many different things. So this is a detailed project proposal template, for example, that I created that will take into account values like the company name, the date, what is the main objective, the sub-objectives, the key results, the different phases that we will go through to execute the project, why it's important to choose us, the cost breakdown, the cost total, a proposal for a timeline, how many weeks it will take, what are the success criteria, what's in scope, out of scope, other extra considerations, and of course there are also some prefixed parts like how to manage conflicts, etc. And so this way, basically, we were able to automate 80% of the sales funnel journey. And everything started with this virtual assistant. So I hope this is useful, helpful, and let me know in case you would like to get some help to build something custom for you, similar to what you have just seen, which is very, very powerful. Thank you so much for listening.